Okay, so I am going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of playing Assassin's Creed I'm going to play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but I'll be doing the assassination missions because I don't have time to not do, to do them elsewhere. So I'm going to be streaming the assassination missions. How the frick? That is not correct. How do I? No. No, there's no way. There's no way that is actually true. Only 10K. I fucked around for like an hour and a half yesterday with getting 100% on everything. And then this game is just telling me, no, you just have... you just have, presumably they're a little bit... Where am I going? Oh, there. Okay. So we'll do all the courtesan assignments, and then all of the which columns? Assassination contracts. Wait, what?
Ezio, since Madonna Solari's death, her brother Santino claims ownership of us. He struggles to gain Borgia favor, and must prove himself leader of the courtesans. Humiliate him in public, and he loses the support of the Borgia. We will not hear from him again.
Okay, first I gotta... Stop Santino before he beats up the courtesan. Okay, well... let's do this first, before I fuck up and kill everything. Beat up Santino, but do not kill him. Okay, we gotta get really... We gotta be really fast. I also wonder what the timer is on that. Now, it was... Now, I'm wondering... Like, when they say beat up, does he, like, just hit once? Because I fucking beeline to that thing. And he still hit her once. So I'm hoping beating up is just, like...
This man is a worthless liar. The courtesans of Roma will never answer to him.
Okay, good. Okay. So we got that done. That was not so bad. Oh, is that it for now? I want flag. I want... Courtesan and Fjord. Okay, I guess that's it for now. No, there's more, just in different districts. Okay, so we can go to this. Oh wait, no, yeah, no, that's just the Rosa. In Fiore. Courtesan building. Well, I guess we can go here next because we can go there. After he eats. Here. After he eats, he occasionally gets cuddly. And he likes to be outside, so he brought me outside because he wanted to have some attention. Are there no... Oh my god. Are there no... Where's the... Here's something else I could do. Are you serious, game? One form? Okay, let's go there. I can't believe there are no other tunnel entrances near. Wow. I can't believe there are no other tunnel entrances nearby. There you go. Those are words. Okay, lady, calm down.
Truly do you walk in the shadow if you do not
Now, do you see... Oh, yes, she's right there.
Not a very good buffoon, is he?
I'm not a very good buffoon. I dispute that fact. I'm actually a very big buffoon. Wait. I like it. Oh, he's not there anymore. Oh, he's there. Oh, I don't know where he went. Okay, enough of that.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Hola.
We are taught to seduce Roma's most powerful men, but not all of us have been able to resist their charms. Follow Giulietta. I suspect she will lead you to her benefactor.
Who's a benefactor? Assassinate the target from a hiding spot. So, can I just hide here until Giulietta and her dude comes around? From a hiding spot. That'll be like a hay bale? Or... I wonder if technically, like, this is a hiding spot. Yeah, it's a hay bale or a well? Or, I don't know what else. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I gotta tail her. I can't kill her. I'm like, oh, there's a well right here. I can kill someone from there. Unfortunately, there's not too many fun places to... Really? Okay, I'm like right here. Is she gonna... Oh, yeah, she is gonna see me. Why would you even think a dude on a roof is sketchy? Come on, then. Come on, lady. Torre Milite. I think is how you say it. Although I doubt I'm correct. Game, please.
Hey, that's the way to drawing attention.
Oh, hello, lady.
How bizarre.
Oh, she's being bullied by a horse. Alright. Game, please. Now, my question is... Wait, how is she... Where's... Where's the hiding spot? Oh, is that him? Nope. Game, calm down. Calm down with your timer. This is not good for me, I don't think. Oh, well, there's a thing here. I can just keep that. Where is she? Oh, she's going away. See? I told you, dudes on roofs are not sketchy at all. This is not where I want to jump up, but okay. Can I just yeet myself in the hay bale and just stay there until... No. Come on. Okay. Turn around, please. I want to kill you. Turn around. Really? Oh, fuck off, game.
I've been running around.
Okay, let me try something. No. See, here's the thing, is that if he looks at me... Right, it's fine if he looks at me. Because... Oh, really?
Calmati! What are you doing?
Yeah, I gotta find this dude, like, an easiest way. I'm also being very, impatient and everything, so... I could do this really carefully. Right.
Peculiar man.
Yeah, I'm peculiar.
What a lot of work.
Yeah, see, easy. That's true. That's such a weird thing. Imagine the security footage just looking at this and then finding out what happens.
I did not
like,
know
what the
that
hell's wrong with
father
this
was a
dude?
traitor.
You are no longer welcome at the Rosa in Fiore.
Alright. That was kind of weird, but okay. Got my 100%. Kind of weird, but... What we can do now... let's do a Courtesan mission to see what they're like, and I may just have their own separate videos for them. In the same way that Assassination...
Ezio, I entertained Bavarese ambassadors last night. They must have poisoned me. How? We drank from the same cup. I don't remember what happened next. Come, we must find them.
Complete the mission in under 400 seconds, which is about 6.5 minutes. The Courtesan will identify the man who poisoned her, punish them. Oh, god damn. Okay, fine. You need to punch the wall. Not much else to do. Okay, I'm gonna run until the game tells me to be more careful. Here, this way. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this is definitely something I'm gonna be speeding up on video, like on YouTube. Sorry, because this is very painful. Okay. I don't want to. I would punch him now, but I have to wait. I think I have to wait, right? Because I mean, I can see it's the dude. The game. That is very loud.
He was there. Wait, was it him? He looks familiar. But
Really?
no matter.
Wait, since when do we have a crossbow?
Come, I will find another.
Unless the crossbows, the assassins are crossbows. Have crossbows.
I had to send back that shipment of sofas. Some idiot at the tailors took my measurements all wrong. Felt like my stomach was being squeezed in a van.
Probably not there. Probably this way. I'm hoping it's gonna be this way, lady.
Did you hear about the new theater being used by...
Again, hoping it's in this direction. Yeah, okay, so the other one's there.
ye spared? Or is it cured? Follow me.
Yo, courtesan lady, you are going around like smacking random people for no reason. So, oh yeah, I failed, but I still have about 3 minutes left. I'm hoping she figures out who punched her, like who poisoned her.
The recent outbreak of syphilis
Okay.
has been linked to this ill-advised practice.
I guess I'm gonna have to punch him, like beat him up. Oh, and that's not gonna line up really well. Alright, whatever.
Take heed. A new breakthrough from Flanders in the treatment of gout is being hailed as a miracle. It involves imbibing
Oh,
vast
wait, no?
quantities of beer. Consult visiting Maestro Jan Linnaean House
Oh,
at the Guild
these three guys?
Him! Get him! Grazie, Ezio. I am sure at least 2 of them were there last night.
Buona fortuna. And stay out of the wine, Madonna.
Alright then. Okay, so yeah, if this is so hello everybody. Here's what happened. A, I fail at life. That's you know that already. B, Windows Update did its Windows Update thing and fucked up all the audio settings. And because point A, I suck at life, I fail at life, I didn't notice that the game audio wasn't recording, and I didn't notice that mic audio wasn't working. So this is why you now have the wonderful game score in the background, because if that wasn't there, there would be no sound at all. And this is why I'm talking, because I know you like my voice. Hello, I know you like my fantastic narration of the garbage that is my video. So Maria here tells you that we've eliminated a bunch of people, but there's a bunch of ambassadors that were sent from the Spanish king, and they're looking to get in Cesare's pants. That's basically what it is. And trying to get in their pants, she tells me to go deball them, which will not help anybody at that point. I mean, she uses the word impotent, but I prefer deball because it's a dumber word. I also look at this and I figure maybe I can make a separate video just doing all the challenges. But I'm like, also, I can probably wait a bit, play the game a little bit longer, and then see what I do. And then just near the end of the game, I can just do all of those because it's less work later. So anyway, so Giulietta from the previous mission, where we followed her and killed her dude, is back. They tell you that she is still speaking to information. She has a Spanish ambassador in her pocket or in her knickers, whatever. So basically, go fuck him up. That's basically what it is. Right? Go find the Spaniard and kill him. Scare Juliet, so she seeks out the Spanish ambassador, and then kill him. Kill only the ambassador. Full sync is annoying as fuck. This is a fail. Look at this. Look at this. I am running. I'm running towards the ambassador. Granted, I did jump a little early. I was running towards the ambassador. I did a high action kill with my hidden blade. And the game's like, oh, you want to kill someone? Let me yeet you backwards onto some random civilian instead of the dude that you're running towards and you're focused on, and it is focused on you, right? Because if you go back and pause very quickly, the white outline of your target is actually on him. But the game's like, no, you're closer to these other people. Like I said, I did press it a little bit early, but that still doesn't excuse why I like fucked off behind me somehow. This mission is also very annoying because you can only kill the ambassador. And so, as she's running around, she's yelling at people to help her. And so you just gotta try to run around. I try to use the mercenaries that are around to kind of take away a few people. It helps a little bit, but probably not that much. It just slows them down instead of stopping them. And again, because you can't kill anybody, you just gotta run around like a moron, like I'm doing. As far as I know, there's no way to. You know what? I just realized you can probably jump. For some reason, I never thought of this because you're following her, and I just ran after her you can probably go up on the roofs, which is something I usually do anyway. But for some reason, it never occurred to me. So if you jump on the roofs, you probably have a much easier time. But anyway, because presumably the guys are going to have a harder time finding you. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just found this annoying because you can only kill the one dude. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait till I'm right up on your balls to kill you, and that's what I did. And here, I try parkour or ninja, and then just do that. It doesn't work. And so I speed everything up. It takes me like 2.5 minutes of running around like an idiot to go anonymous again and to get back to Julieta. It is excessively annoying because, especially this one part, you can't really see it really well, but at one point I go back and talk to this, and then I get noticed again. I'm like, why do you notice me? What is it about me that is noticeable at that point? Because I'm completely anonymous, and then this guy just looks at me and he instantly aggroes on me. So that's a little annoying. But this mission took me a few tries. The first time I actually did it perfectly, but the issue is when everybody caught up to me right here, oh yeah, that's right. I was trying. What the hell is wrong with the game? I was trying to loot this corpse, and the game wouldn't let me, and so that's what that little weird repetition of movement was. But when I got there, I forgot. I thought the mission was over because I killed the ambassador. The mission is don't kill the ambassador, not don't kill the ambassador. You can kill people after the ambassador. That's not the mission. So I ended up shanking someone, one of the bad guys, and failing. And then I tried like 100 more times. Now it probably took me like it took me way longer than it should have. I think it took me like 4 or 5 attempts to do it. Because of that bullshit you saw, where I just had to jump backwards for some reason, which doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so I go here to just to show that I replenish my stuff. If I had smoke bombs that were useless, and I get my bullets back, and I get repair my armor, and then I think I just cut the travel out to the next one. Yeah, we go back to the Rosa and Fury. Just on the other side of the door. I don't think she's sitting, but she's standing next to the wall on the left side, across from where the courtesans are. So yeah, for some reason I'm like, oh look, there she is, but I'm still gonna look around. Oh, this is also kind of annoying. Sister's been poisoned, and then there's a doctor that sells the antidote. You gotta run to the doctor and run back, and you have 2.5 minutes to do this. And people are gonna end up running after you. You have 2.5 minutes is very short. Again, I don't know if you can use the horse to your advantage. I don't think so, because it seems like you're running through a lot of small little passageways, like alleyways and stuff. It's again, I don't want to say all the missions are annoying, but anything that's timed is annoying. And anything where you have to be anonymous is annoying. So, yeah. So this one, I just bolted towards where the doctor is, and he's not particularly close. And I'm assuming there's a more efficient way of getting there, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing a pretty good job because I'm running very close to a straight line towards him. There's a few twists and turns here, but you can see. Running on the rooftops would absolutely not be faster, even with all the people, because you have to get to the rooftop, and then you have to go from roof to roof. Unless there's cabling that is going straight from the first rooftop to the last one, and it's like running straight to this dude, I don't think there's going to be a faster way of getting here. Again, unless there's a like sort of a really interesting way with a horse that would be faster, but I end up just running up on this thing and noticing the guys there. So, and then there's 2 guys on the stairs. I'm like, okay, let me go the other way then. Yeah, and for some reason they don't keep looking at me. I thieve this. They end up running after me, which is a little annoying. I probably could have gone up to the roof and then run back down, and I would have been safe. But I'm like, I don't really care. I don't have time for any of this garbage. And I just bolted to the girl and make it with a few seconds left. And I figured that I'm much faster than these guys because none of them were the small nimble ones, and I do twist and turn a fair bit, so I have a good chance of losing of gaining anonymity by the time I get to her, and luckily that happens. Right, she's still fairly far away at this point, and the game is actually kind of, I guess, yeah, I could just sort of do that because it's very helpful at this point, and I don't like the fact that I can't jump down. And that's not necessarily an issue with, like, it's not the it's the way the AI is programmed. It makes it stickier on ledges, which is fair. It's just a small little annoyance at this point. And going right probably would have been faster, but again, every decision I make is a shitty decision, so I went the other way, and I make it with about 4 seconds left, I think. Yeah. So, but anyway, it is possible. I just don't like how little room for error there is in that. But anyway. But we get the 1300 florins and the 100% sync, and so there we go. We got that. Next up is, I don't know, more death probably. Assuming that the game is consistent in its deathness. I think we go out to the north-ish of, north part of the city, I guess. Yeah, I'm like, what are Templar agents? I did not remember that at all. I don't know if these are DLC or if they are base game. If they're base game, I do not remember them at all. If they're DLC, that's kind of weird because I do have 100% achievements on my Xbox 360 for this game. So if they are DLC, I do remember the Da Vinci missions, like Hell on Wheels and Flying Machines and that, but I don't remember those, the Templar ones. So either I didn't get that DLC or I just forgot, which is more, me forgetting is more likely. I don't know, I have to go all the way there. I ended up pausing to go to the washroom or something, and I came back, and then I kind of just ran back. It's just kind of weird. Look, look, you're gonna have to explain this to me, okay? And I'm not gonna explain it to you. Oh yeah, so basically same idea. One of the ambassadors is being a dipshit, and she will help me find the ambassador. Yeah, her family's in danger, so that kind of thing. Follow the ambassador to his meeting to reveal the Borgia plans. Kill the target using the hidden blade. This is, I think, another one that took me a few tries because I fucked around a lot. This has nothing to do with the game being hard. It's just me being an absolute dipshit. But I figured the easiest thing to do would be just to spawn the dude and then run back here. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit further away, he's walking towards you. So that's good. And I did think about fast forwarding this, but I'm like, you know what, it's a mission, let me keep it real time, just so you know exactly what happens in this mission. And not like speeding it up 2 or 3 times would be, you know, out of the realm of you not understanding what's going on. But I just feel weird speeding up story missions. Again, unless it's running from one place to the other with nothing happening. But there's technically something happening. And I don't think there's any missions where I cut it short or speed it up. But or you know, cut out some travel time or something because the mission doesn't allow for that. And you know, rightly so, the mission design shouldn't for running across the map for no reason. But anyway, this guy walks for about 17 hours, And so you're going to be here for another 20 minutes. Just following this dude. So so this is why I kept dying over and over again. Because just go over and over here. And then just killing some mans. Just getting my assassins. Getting them some experience. That's completely pointless. That is not worth it at all. This dude is like, fuck you, Pat. You just killed my buddies. This game is something. It's... I'll get into that later, after I finish the game. I'll have my thoughts and then do the credits, but... I generally enjoyed this game. I generally really enjoyed this game, with a few very small... with a few issues I have with certain design points that... This is another thing I like. I can see him, I can't see him. I can see him, I can't see him. But... you know, so we can't. But it makes no sense because I can see him all the time anyway. Okay, so here's where I really figure out... I don't think you can see it because my camera's going to be in the way. But... oh no, it should be fine. This is where... see, he's looking at you. There's no reasonable explanation as to why he should be looking at you from there. Like, why is someone looking in front of them? Like, in front of them to find out if someone's following them. Right? Because that's exactly what he's doing. Usually people will look behind you, behind themselves, or to the side. Nobody's ever going to look in front, stop and look in front to see someone following them. It's just a very bizarre choice, by the way. And that's kind of, like I said, this is kind of like the issue I have with the game, is that there's a few very interesting design choices the game has that are fairly frustrating, that are... that I don't want to say lessen the experience, but that annul any fantastic spikes the game. They sort of serve as a counterpoint to any fantastic spikes the game may have, because they really bring down the experience overall. This is not one of those missions. Just for example, you have to kill the hidden blade to get the 100% sync in this mission. Some missions you have to do that, but the people aggro on you real fast. So you're kind of like, oh, I have to kill them with the hidden blade. How do I kill them with the hidden blade if they're aggroed on me? Right? It's just kind of bizarre. I mean, you'll see that in other videos. But this one is fine. So we've killed another ambassador. And yes, our Premium Assassin, yes, thank you. I don't think that was the last one. I think that was number 8. There's 8 and 9 to become assassin with that. So that is the last one in this section. And then we go back to the Rose and Fury for more Maria time and more contracts. Again, I'm just being a dipshit here. Just like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Just kill him with the arrow storm. Just for fun. It's just for fun. There's no reason to do that. But we'll do it anyway. This is also a little bit weird. Basically, she walks around and talks to ambassadors, and you have to kill the ambassadors. It's a fairly straightforward mission. Except my favorite thing... what's my favorite thing in this game? It's poison. Right? My favorite thing in this game is poison. So whenever I can, I use poison. But this game doesn't like that. Here it is. So I sped it up because it's fairly long. So I killed this dude with poison. Right? That's the third guy. You can see him. He's dead now. Right? Look, he's dead. And nothing triggers. The checkpoint doesn't trigger. So I poisoned these two idiots here, because maybe I can figure out. Maybe I can like grab this dude and throw him in the river, which is just down the street. But I can't pick him up. I can't do anything to him. So I end up just restarting the memory. So it's just kind of annoying, because I'm like, how do I kill this dude again? So like, no, you can't. So don't kill that dude with poison. Unfortunately, the game poison devs don't like poison when you have to kill. Yeah, for some weird reason, the poison didn't trigger the checkpoint Now the second guy, I killed the second guy with poison, and she took a long time to kind of to start walking again, right? Because she's talking to this dude, you kill him, and then she has to start walking again to go to the third guy, and she took a long time to start walking to get to the next section. So I don't know what it is about poison that I don't know what it is about poison that just stops people from stops the triggers in the game, which is kind of weird. So yeah, so you go on the right side there, because on the left side there is something that stops you from ledge crawling along the ledge. If you go on the left side of that dude, so you go to the right side and you can do that way. It's much easier. Yeah, that dude here is fine. That you can poison. I'm like, I don't want to fuck up again, so let me just use the crossbow. It's a lot easier. I think you have to wait until that thing shows up. Maybe, I just realized, maybe the other dude didn't die because I hit him before that target appeared. I don't remember. And I guess I could probably go through the video, but I don't really care enough about that. So maybe I hit him before he was a target. And then he became a target, and then that's why he didn't trigger properly. Because he was dying before he became a target. Right, that's my best guess. Yeah, see here, she's also like, she's just like standing there looking all doe-eyed with nothing to, like, a little weird. Eventually I'm like, what the hell, and I hang down, and then she starts moving. So maybe you have to get a bit closer to her to get her moving again, but I'm not sure. The only guy you have to worry about is this guy. You don't even have to worry about this guy, to be honest. I just kill him just to make sure, because I didn't want to choose the pistol, but I'm like, okay, fine, I guess. It worked, and nobody seemed to care, so let's keep going with it. Yeah, so at this point, I just crossbow the guy again. Now, the thing with this is that this game is kind of cheap sometimes. So, I'm kind of really worried. If I just jump down and talk to the courtesan, like the game wants me to do, I'm kind of worried that these two dudes will see me and will aggro on me right away. And so I'll have to run around and kill them or whatever. But I can't be detected, right? That's the thing. So if they aggro on me, then I have to start over again. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can poison them, but I don't want to poison them because they're right next to the girl. She's probably going to end up dying because these idiots are going to swing their swords around. So luckily, I just wait a bit. They go back to their position. And, I mean, and it worked. I jumped down, talked to them. I didn't want to take too long to talk to them either, so I kind of did whatever I could as fast as I could. And it worked out, so that's how that works. I thought I arrow stormed them, but I guess not. I had other things on my mind at the time. So now, yeah, we go back to the Rosa in Fiore. I think I cut this out, yeah. And we end up back there for more things. Now we meet this Edigio Troce, or whatever his name is. The idiot that didn't have the money earlier. So now we talk to them. They tell us that all the ambassadors are dead, which is fantastic. But now anybody that has been in contact with the ambassadors also have to die. So that's what we do. We also have to stop any messages of any of the ambassadors' death. You have to stop the messages to get to Cesare. So we have to stop messages to Cesare. We have to kill anybody that's been in contact with the ambassadors, and we also have to rescue this Pompadour guy, Prospero Condola or something. Anyway, we have to free this guy, and we have to stop messengers, and we have to kill people. So basically, we have to kill a lot of people, with the exception of this one Prospero guy. We have to not kill him, but kill people that are around him. So that's essentially what this next part is about. Is tying up the loose ends. I also don't... Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. So you can see there's more assignments now that have spawned. Actually, you can't see them. They're not on the map. I have to open up the map. They have moved over to the, I don't know what the district is, but the Eastern District. Right, you can see they're there. That first one there, I ended up like fucking around on the map for a bit, so I cut that part out. So you saw what the first courtesan mission I picked, and that is her right there. She is going to lead you to a bunch of people because they have been in contact with the ambassador, I think. Right to meet the spot and kill the remaining ambassadors. There's remaining ambassadors? I didn't realize that. You have to kill them within 10 seconds. So, within 60 seconds. There's a few ways of doing that. I went the easier way because sometimes sometimes the game can be a little bit weird. I realize I need smoke bombs if I want to make this happen properly. And I'm like, shit. Well, let's just deal with it as it comes. And I don't want to... The horse doesn't want to take me, so... I get annoyed at the horse for a second. But... as she's running around trying to find things, we run right next to a blacksmith. So I'm like, fuck yeah, let me just, you know what, you do where you want to go where you want to go. I'm just going to be here for a second, just shopping for smoke bombs. So I end up getting the 2 smoke bombs I need because, spoiler alert, my plan is to smoke bomb the area where the 10 dudes are and just shank them. That's my plan. Because that's the easiest way to kill 10 guys in 60 seconds. Assuming all the guys are clumped together, and they are clumped together. I don't know where she went. She just like went, like you can see me being super confused about where she went. Like why did she go over there if... Anyway, it gave me time to catch up to her, so I can't complain too much. I'm just very confused as to how her AI pathing works. So, oh, music's not, okay, music's playing. It's just not very loud. So, we go through that, and then I think we hang a left eventually, or we hang left here, and then at the end of the field, under that house, is where the 10 guys are. And, okay, let's see. Okay, let me try. Okay. So, yeah, so I kill that guy. They all catch up. More people fall. I drop a thing here. Unfortunately, I can't get any dual kills, which would have been... Because I guess they're not close enough together. But if they're close enough together, you can just get dual kills with your 2 hidden blades, and that obviously makes you work half the... I like how he just runs into the smoke. Is like, really, my guy? So anyway, yeah, let's just do that. Kill that guy, and then he's still distracted. There's one more idiot. Oh, I guess it's 9 guys, not 10 guys. And I still have 1 smoke bomb if I need it, but for some reason he just went down with 1 shot. And you know what? I still had 40 seconds. I still had like 10 to 15 or 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds left. That took a lot less time than I thought it did. I thought I was right on the cusp of a minute, but yeah, that took like 40 seconds, 45 seconds, depending on when the timer starts, and that's a lot less time than I thought that it took. So I'm happy with that. I don't have to, because again, time things, killing 9 people in 60 seconds is a bit tricky. Oh, the other way of doing it is you counter someone, and then you just keep pressing B, and then you just keep chaining your attacks. That's the other way of doing it. The issue with that is if someone is attacking you, they'll hit you in the middle of a counter or in the middle of a chain attack, and then you lose your chain. I mean, you lose your chain. You just gotta keep going. But the idea is that you lose your momentum, and you gotta just chill there and wait till someone attacks you to counter them and start a new chain. So I figured this one would be the easiest way of doing it, and I mean, it worked. So there you go. So I think I go to the top. Right, there's 2 missions there. I think I go to the top one, and I think I fuck around on the map more. Yeah, so I'm just cutting that out and getting to the lady right now. Oh yeah, this is where we have to rescue this Prospero fellow. So this is the one mission where we can't kill someone specific. We just gotta kill a bunch of people around them. So this is also fun times. And then finish the mission with both mercenaries above half health. This is another one where the smoke bombs help, but the thing is that smoke bombs started at this point in the game. smoke bombs start being less useful, because I think anybody with a mask is not going to be affected by a smoke. I think that's what it is. No, that's not true, because the big boys are affected by smoke bombs. But there's certain enemies that aren't affected by smoke bombs, which is kind of weird, and I don't like that idea. It's like, why would you give me a gadget if the gadget doesn't work properly? So anyway, I go replenish my stuff because it's not time, and I can go replenish them. Oof, sorry. And I think I grab a horse because they're not close by. They're back in the city. Yeah, I realized I should probably go down here before I call my horse. Because, actually, I think I run a little bit. I'm like, where the hell are these guys? I'm like, they're far away, so let me grab a horse and just right over there. See, this is one of the places where I could have sped things up, because it's just me traversing stuff. I'm not following anybody, I'm not doing anything, I'm just running in a straight line. But anyway, I didn't do that, so let's not worry about that right now. I mean, this is a stupid thing about YouTube, is that people say, I should have done this on the video. I'm like, look, you can just stop talking and go do it. Go do what you want on the video. I can easily go back and re-edit this video to make this, you know, to shorten this section, and then just not worry about it. But I, you know, I'm lazy and I don't want to do it, and it's fine the way it is. So that's why I find it weird. Like, I was watching a video about someone making just broth. I think it was vegetable broth. And they're like, well, for the sake of the video, we're not going to show you. We're gonna skip some stuff. I'm like, this is your video. Nobody's paying you to do this. Just shoot everything. Anyway, this is not important. So anyway, yeah. So you see here, Prospero and what's his nuts are tied there, and this is what I wanted to do in the previous mission, but for some reason it just wouldn't work. I guess the guys weren't close enough. I think there's also 3 waves of three waves of dudes in this mission. It's, I don't want to say it's a little annoying, but it's definitely, you definitely have to baby the 2 guys. They can take care of themselves, but you really have to look at them carefully, because if you just go do your own stuff, they're gonna get shanked. They're gonna get overwhelmed pretty quickly. That's why I'm always running towards them and hoping that, and trying to get people that are fighting them. And that dude on the horse is fucking annoying. That's why the best way to get rid of guys on, I don't understand how this happens. First of all, how did that bullet miss that guy? But it's also, I focus on the guy on the horse, I pull out my gun and just turn around and try to shoot this guy on the floor, on the ground. So it's just annoying. Like, sometimes the controls are a bit funny. And this is one of the things I was going to mention. One of the things I don't like is that now it's fine because there's no enemies near me. But it's like, if I'm focusing on someone on a horse, it doesn't matter if there's people near me or not. I'm focusing on that dude over there. Why are you switching my target? Just kicking them in the balls. Die! Oh, okay, you died. I don't know what that countdown is. It's probably on screen somewhere. But I'm pretty sure the countdown is just defend these guys for this long. And you can see they can kind of take care of themselves for a bit. So if you are caught with other people, it's fine. Just go back to them as soon as you can, because they have 7. Yeah, just grab that. Just throw that in the ground. They have 7 squares of health, and that dude has 4.5 left. So yeah, it's not super hard, but you gotta take a look at them. You can't let them do what they want. In the same way that, in story missions, Bartolomeo can take care of himself, and the Volpe can take care of himself, and that kind of stuff. These guys need a little bit of... But the countdown stopped, which means I think the enemies stopped spawning. So I said 3 waves. I'm assuming it's infinite waves, assuming you keep killing people for the minute or 45 seconds or whatever it is that the timer runs for. But why are people just appearing out of nowhere? I did not notice that while I was editing or while I was playing. So yeah, so another 100%. We're doing pretty good with the 100%. I'm caught up on 100%. So as of today, which is Monday, doesn't matter which Monday, as of Monday, This game is completely 100%ed so far. I'm not finished yet, so I'm probably gonna fuck up some other times on some other missions, but for now it's all good. I don't have to worry about anything I've recorded so far. I think I just get some. I thought I had more. I thought I used up more health files, but I guess I was wrong. So here we go. There's one more. I think there's one more mission. Yeah, there's about 4 minutes left in the video so far. So, yeah. So I don't know what this mission is, and I don't know why I'm running all. Oh yeah, this one's not so bad. This one is timed, but it's one of the least annoying timed missions you're gonna find. What it is it's a courier mission, right? The courier is very slowly just taking a nice jaunt down the lane, and you have to catch up to him, steal a letter, return the letter back to her. She will create a forgery, and then you have to take that forgery, run all the way back to the courier, and plant it on him before he realizes it's been stolen. This is I like the to complete the mission under 2 minutes and 20 seconds is not unheard of. So you have a 1 minute timer, right? So if you have 1 minute left, the time for the mission itself is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You got to finish it within that time. I guess that's how much time it'll take him to get to the wherever he has to go. And when he gets to wherever he has to go, he notices that it's either he delivers the message that you don't want Cesare to have, or he notices that there's something missing. But anyway, so 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and then you have to finish it in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. If it's possible, I don't. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. I could have probably gotten a little bit closer, which saves a few seconds. But also, for some reason, the game didn't want to. Like, I'm just bumping into him, and I am pressing the steal button, and then finally it stole. So lost a few seconds there. So again, I have a minute and a half left, which is I go back and then I realized why the hell is the lady not where she was before? So yeah, I'm like, well, why is she there? I guess it's closer. It's closer, so I guess it's not that bad of a deal. And I believe it'll be closer to the dude once you get the forgery back anyway. So it ends up working out in the end. I don't get that treasure because obvious reason. Yeah, so get the letter back to the dude. And I get to the road, so my horse can help me. And I don't know. See, I've tried before pressing A to see if your horse will run faster. I think it might work. It worked in one of the Lair of Romuluses, but I tried it in the game and it didn't seem to work. Maybe I didn't press A long enough, because you have to hold it down like a couple seconds. So I probably could have gotten to him a bit faster, because that's not a very... I think your horse will go faster. But again, if it's explained, it's not explained super well. But the dude's right up there, and it gives me actually a fair amount of time to get to him. So it is a little bit nerve-wracking, but as long as you go in straight lines, you should be safe. I wasn't super worried about running up to him because I knew I had 20 seconds to spare, and so I knew that I had the amount of time that I needed to get up to him. So I end up running around for a bit. It says Courtesan missions complete, so I don't know if that's complete, or if it's just complete for now. And again, this is something I can fix later. just like I said earlier, nobody should ever say I don't know in a YouTube video for this type of content. But I will see you later, or if not, I hope you enjoyed the video.